Ooh, yes, sir. Welcome, my brothers. I'm happy. It's rare, but I'm happy. I'm not in pain right now. I'm enjoying this, doing what I love, helping you guys, helping the world become a better place. That's what I was born for, and I'm fucking happy to do it. So, we have new additions in here so that we can work in our body and mind to become better men, but in the best quality possible. And what was I missing? Sometimes because I record late at night, so I was missing energy. So I said, why don't you make an investment? And this over here is a coffee machine, guys. A coffee machine that works with capsules. So I said to myself, who makes coffee during a video? Nobody makes coffee during a video. So why don't you make coffee during a video? So I will make coffee during a video. Why not? But not today. I will make you wait until tomorrow so you have some suspense. How will the machine work? Will it make really good coffee? Will it make bad coffee? Who knows? Tomorrow I will let you know. So, apart from that, we have the lamp. We have the warm lights in the background. I made this one a little bit orangey. So I think it's looking better. You tell me if you think it's better like this, if it's better like yesterday. And the studio lights, I have this one over here in cold, this one over here in warm. So I showed you this one. If I put it in warm, you see it's too much orange, so I just put this one in cold. And if I put this one in cold also, I just think it looks like an office, and I don't want to feel like in an office, right? So I just put this one in warm, so it gives this perfectly balanced mood. I think this one looks good. This one looks great, right? So you can tell me what you think about it, but I think this is the right way to go. And of course, that's not the purpose of the video, neither to sell you my 2 amazing books, which you can find in the description down below. The purpose of the video is that I went through my channel again, and I saw the video I'm about to give up and quit, which if you haven't seen it, I recommend you to look at the video. It was like 8 or 9 days ago, and when I recorded the video, I actually felt really bad. I actually felt, and I was actually thinking about quitting, about not uploading any more videos on YouTube. And just waited 8 days. Well, actually 7 days. And on the 8th day, bang, I updated my setup. And everything is changing, everything is improving. I'm growing slowly but surely. I'm helping more people, I'm reaching more people also through DM to personal messages, just giving some love out in the world. And it's feeling amazing. It's feeling amazing. And I have noticed that every single time in my life, whenever I felt that I wanted to quit, whenever I felt that everything was over for me, I just kept going a little bit longer, and bang, the opportunity presented to me. I don't know if many of you guys know, but I'm a rescuer. So I have the capacity. I'm certified to go in an ambulance. I'm certified to go. I'm not a paramedic because I cannot make invasive operations, but I am able to go in an ambulance, and I'm able to do that as a job, even if I wanted to. I have had many experiences in the Italian Red Cross, but the fact is that for me to get that opportunity, just a little story time, it was in COVID time, when the lockdown were finishing, right? And they were allowing people to go outside again. I just got my first Italian document, and I could not work because it was like the one where it certifies that you are registered, but you cannot work. And in that moment, I was like, what do I do? So I said, why don't I give back to the community? I went and did some volunteering work, right? And I did volunteer work in the COVID center for the Red Cross. I did 250 hours of volunteer works in 3 months. And during those 3 months that I was working early every single day to go and do volunteer work, I was destroyed. Because I say, yes, I love doing volunteer work, I love giving back to the community, but I would also love to have an opportunity to work for something so that I can start building myself, right? You have to build yourself so that you can give to others. But I kept going, I kept showing up every single day, until one day they told me, hey, you know something, you come here every single day, you're doing so much volunteering, you know how to do everything in here, so why don't you sign a contract with us? And we help you. We give you a retribution, and you keep working for us. And that's how I became someone that was paid by the Italian Red Cross. But first, before that, I did 250 hours. It was actually 253 hours, but 250, I just rounded up. 250 hours of volunteer work without a single pay, without expecting to get something back. And I got back a job. My first job in Italy was for the Italian Red Cross. Who does that? That's an organization known worldwide, an organization with such a big history, right? So for me, it was a major breakthrough. But I was in a dark spot before I got the breakthrough. In my channel, 9 days ago, I was in a 9 or 8 days ago, I was in a dark spot. Now I got the breakthrough, new setup. When I was moving from my sister's house, I was in a dark spot. I felt like everything was unbearable. I was feeling pain every single day. I was stressed. Why isn't my work giving me results? Bang, the opportunity showed itself and I moved to my new apartment. So it seems that the key element that is going to present in your life before you have a breakthrough is that you're going to have massive suffering. You are going to feel like nothing is worth. You're going to feel like you want to quit. And if you are in that spot right now, then you need to keep going, man. It can be a few days away. So that's why I think that the fact that I uploaded that video that I'm about to give up and quit, it was so important, man, because it just showed you, it's like if you can see how it works, because it just showed you how things can change from one day to the other. You scroll a little bit from this video, you scroll a little bit down and you see it. And then you scroll a little bit out and you see that the setup is changing, that everything is improving, right? So it feels like, hey, if I gave up that day, I will not have experienced this. And what happens if tomorrow I get angry because I have the new setup and I don't have 1 million views and I quit tomorrow? What will I miss in a month or two? What can happen in a month or two? We don't even know, right? So the same thing can apply to your life. You might be going through the darkest days, to the darkest nights. You might be going to the valley of shadow and death. And you might be thinking, is this really worth it? Should I really keep going? My brother, don't you quit. Don't you quit. You keep going. You keep walking. You keep battling. Like some of you guys know, I have been reading the Bible. I want to read it from the front to the back. It's not, I don't want to offend you if you're not religious, because this is not about religion, the reason why I'm reading the Bible. I'm just reading it because my entire life I have been taught about Jesus, about the church, about everything, but they have never made me read the Bible. So I just said, you know something, I will read it as if it is a normal book. I don't even relate it sometimes to God. I just open it and just read it, like if it is any kind of book. And Moses, after he took all the sons of the descendants of Israel out of Egypt, and he divided the waters and everything, I'm still reading about his story, and he has gone through struggle. Everybody that went with him has gone through everything, and every single time they felt like quitting and they gave their back to Moses and they went against of Moses, they were like 1 day away from finding water or finding food, because they are walking through all the city, through all these cities, trying to find like the good place where they will stay, right? And every single time they decided to go against Moses, every single time they decided to insult God, they were so close to having water, to having food. It was like if the next day God spoke to Moses and said, you know something, touch that rock and you will have water. So if they just waited a little bit longer, it would have been there. But no, they had to face the punishments and the rage of God because they were not patient enough. And the same thing happens to us. The journey is long, but those days where you're feeling like, holy shit, is it really worth it? Like, I'm feeling pain, I'm feeling all these bad things, I just want it to end. I don't think it's worth it. Those are the days that you are close, that you are really, really close. So I'm glad that I uploaded the video that I'm about to give up and quit, because if I quit that day, we will not be here. And if I quit today, who knows what this is going to look like in a month, or in 2 months, or in 3 months, or in 4 months. Who knows? So we have to keep going, we have to keep showing up, because we don't know which are the opportunities that are waiting for us. And everything can change in a day. Everything can change in a day. So, guys, I wish you the best. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you and your family. Even if you don't believe in Him, then may the universe give you a blessing, or may whatever you believe in give you a blessing, your blessings. Because My brother, this is going to be a tough road, but if you show up every day, if you keep battling, if you keep showing that you deserve it, things are going to come to you eventually. And when you feel like giving up, you are about to have a breakthrough. When you feel like you don't want to go no more, if you keep showing up, you are about to have a breakthrough. Guaranteed, 100%, guaranteed. No bullshit here, we're not joking. Just keep showing up, just keep working, and you are going to have your time, my brother. So, as I usually say, my brothers, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.